Hello, everybody. Mic check 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Let's make sure all's good. That's synced up. That's synced up. Lovely. Let's go over here as well. Make sure that's good. That's lovely as well. Right, gamers. Howdy doodly. So, actually, if I... Give me a second. Have I downloaded the track yet? I've not downloaded the track yet. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Right, let me buy the track real quick, and then in about 13, 14 minutes time, we'll be practicing. So the reason I went live a little bit earlier today is because I think I actually need like 10 minutes worth of riding around and practice before we do anything else. So bear with me. Download pro version. And there we go. That's doing that. And now I'll just go back to the password screen. And now we have 13 minutes and 22 seconds according to my screen. How we doing, boys? Yeah, this is a Suzuki skin that I've got on screen right now for you. We've just gone fully white. We're all whited out. So we're going to go for the consistency card again today. We're not going to try and do too much. I'm trying to see if I actually have audio in my headphones. Hang on. Pedro. Yeah, we've gone all whited out. I feel a bit sorry for Mr. Thomasunas because all over my TikTok and all over my Instagram the last like 2 days since I've been posting stuff with these skins, there's been so many people atting him. And he's even commented himself, but people are still atting him. So I do feel bad for him. Nice hat. Thank you very much, Denver. This is an ancient hat. This is very, very old. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, right. We've got engine sound as well. Lovely. So let's go map, speed, not speed, soundings, not suspension, timing. Right. I just want to get a little bit of a feel, get the fingers nice and warm before the track releases. And I suppose today, I don't know if I've done this yet in any of the tracks where I don't just load it up through qualified and that's it. You actually get to see what lines I'm kind of experiencing for the first time. So HUD, rider, yes, continue. Lovely stuff. Back when the Fox logo was good. Yeah, I do miss the actual Fox. It's just letters now, isn't it? They just keep the letters all the times these days. Hope you're doing Gucci today, lads. Hope all is fine, all is good in the hood. Track is out in 12 minutes. So it's out to download ahead of time, but there is a timed password release. So the password comes out in about 12 minutes. So I will be going and entering the password, and then I'll load up the tracking game, and you all get to sit and kind of watch me learn an outdoors track for the first time. More specifically, a sand track as well, which is going to be very, very fun. Now, I'm well aware I'm probably hindering myself a little bit in terms of top speed on the sand track by riding the Suzuki today, but I'm just I want to go down the consistency route, because I've definitely fallen off of that recently. Even when I get good starts, especially in Supercross, I just crash so much in the opening laps rather than just taking my time and trying to stay up on the bike. So that's what today is going to consist of, is just trying to be smooth and consistent. Yeah, I think it's the whole minimalism approach with logos these days, isn't it? Everyone trying to make things more simple. Like the old Firefox logo used to be literal flames, but now it's just a little bit boring. Z2, I've seen you on more than one occasion already asking people to buy you things in this chat. I would request you to please stop doing so, or I will time you out myself. It's not fair on everybody else if you keep asking people to buy you things. It's not a free world, unfortunately. Always wonder how secure the zip file is. I think it's pretty secure. Back in the MX Simulator days, I used to do a similar thing with like timed releases and tracks, and I remember going all the way through the old interwebs and looking for like WinRAR crackers, if that makes sense, where you kind of get the password, where it goes through a list of passwords, but as soon as they start going up to like 20 characters and they've got all these sorts of special symbols, it can take literal days for it to go through the entirety of it. So unless there are some very, very, very clever people out there, I think it's fairly secure. If anybody has found a way of getting the tracks early, please let me know, because JV won't give it to me early to do preview stuff on. Thank you. No, but I know at the same time you're not joking. You're kind of it's one of them where it's like when you're talking to a girl and it's like, oh, do you want to hang out at JK? Unless, question mark, there's always that little asterisks above it, so I just don't do it anymore. Watch me not qualify. No, you gotta have the confidence. You gotta believe in yourself, Alex. Thanks for showing the controller input. Good for us less experienced guys. Slow from. That's no worries. No worries at all. A lot of time I forget. I just need you boys to remind me every now and then, because I toggle it. You know, when I do like my video intros and I'm flying around the map, I have to turn it off to do that, and then I usually forget to turn it back on again afterwards. So you just have to remind me. G little 5. Oh, not quite. Okay, that's it. Definitely, that's easier on the Husky. So yeah, what we got? We got 9. Got 9 minutes to go. So I'll just get the fingers nice and warm. Try and get a little bit of a flow going around here, which is Hurren's newest release, which is called Pipe Dream. This track's up on the shop as well. It's a little bit of a spenny one. I think it's $3.50, but you get 4 tracks included in here. You got this track, which I'm on right now, which is the Goliath V2. So I guess the predecessor of the original Goliath from his Hurren compound. You get a track which is called the Lights track. You get a Supercross track, which has an incredibly difficult whoop section, for me at least, anyway. I think I'm too used to aerial whoops and how you go through them. And then also you've got a mini-moto track, pit bike track, which is a replica of a real one. It's called Tomahawk, but apparently there's a few different Tomahawks in the world, which I had no idea about. The reason I'm not using a Yami right now is because I have not got a fully whited out version. Say, I done this Suzuki 2 nights ago, or 1 night ago, I can't remember now at this point. The only annoying thing is it doesn't say white for very long. As you can see, if I go into third person now, look how dirty I am already. It's horrible. It's completely covered. But no, I like it. I think it looks quite nice. I went through the effort. If I go into replay... Let's go back to when it was clean. Here we go. I went through the effort of changing a bunch of different parts on the PSD to make it look a bit better. So you can get like an FMF exhaust, which is blue, but I just don't think it would match too well. Then with like the clamps and stuff and the forks usually like gold and the clamps are like a bronzy, like muddy browny colour. So I've changed all that. The only thing that I kept, the original colour, because I think it's quite cool, is the bottom of the forks where it's kind of got that blue effect. And other than that, she's pretty white. The occasional little bit of red dabbled in here and there, which I don't mind. Just an offsetting colour. I also didn't know whether I should change the chain from gold to silver as well. Maybe at a later date. But the other thing that I found, if I look at the underside of the levers, or levers, depending on where you're from in the world, you can see it's black. So it's the colour that I wanted on top, but then the underneath and the side is black. So I need to try and find where on the PSD that is, because apparently it's separated for some reason. But yeah, that is that. The spokes are a nice touch. I didn't actually change the spokes. The spokes are... I think the spokes are stock as they come, unless I accidentally coloured something in that I wasn't meant to on Photoshop, but happy little accident there. A black chain, oh, I don't know if I want too much black on the bike, because I was contemplating doing like a black frame on the bike as well, but then I stuck to silver in the end. I don't know, I like it. It's just a little bit different, isn't it? Oh, your yeet. And then of course I've still got a tiny little FXR logo on the gear as well, even though it's not a real gear set, just to represent. Yo, yeet. Skirt. Pedro. Went through the metal PSD, making stuff bright green or pink just to figure out what was what. That's fair. Yes, just add like a gradient effect over the whole skin and then see what colour it appears as, and then you can adjust it from that point. I think the Suzuki is fairly straightforward. Frosty done a very good job of organising everything, but I do still need to go through the remaining bikes and change them all as well, just on occasion for when I want to ride them. Or maybe I'll do like a completely different colour for each bike. Maybe one bike will just be completely white, one's completely black, one's fully red. Who knows? Skirt on the brakes. Oh, hug that inside. Nice. We've got 6 minutes to go, boys. Ooh. I'm excited, man. I like sand tracks. I had a watch of JV's track preview earlier, which goes up on shop all the time with the track link, and it's a very long lap. I didn't expect it. It's like a 2-minute long lap time, which is pretty nuts. So there's going to be lots to learn. Not the longest time in the world to learn them, but hopefully we just go fairly smooth. I fully expect me to be about 3, maybe 4 seconds off top quali, just because of the bike that I'm riding. Not to make excuses early on, but the Suzuki just is not it in the terms of raw speed. But I'm quite happy with the suspension that I've got, at least in the rear end. I tried 1 or 2 sand tracks last night just to make sure it would be okay, and the rear is pretty damn planted, but the front gives me issues every now and then. But that's more so in the lower speed sections or in like particularly sharp bumps when you're turning at the same time. Whereas if I find some lines that are nice and smooth and flowy, we should, keyword, should be okay. I'm not on AJP, Aiden. I don't know. I can't put it on. I'm not on the team. I'm just on Lynn's. Just on solo vibes right now. Triple in, triple again. I like. I shouldn't really be doing Supercross, should I? Just before an outdoors round, but I don't know. Too much Supercross in my veins. I enjoy it a lot. Little step down. I'm hoping that this track ends up in the new motocross Chasing the Dream when it releases. It's very, very satisfying. Get a little wheelie in there, practice manually in our bumps. One thing that I did that was a bit of an L is, I want to say about a month ago or so now, I deleted all of the 2022 GP tracks from my game just to save space. And now I'm kind of regretting it and I want them back because I want to practice on some of them. Oh, rest in peace. I'm very good, thank you, S. Frank. Hope you are as well. I won 4 in a row after doing Soupy. That is actually very, very good. Very good comparison. So what you're saying is I should do well today. Less pressure in the front tyre should help if the front end causes too many problems. See, I thought if I take less out, I know technically it makes the I don't think the game is as realistic as you want it to be in tyre pressure sense, because I know it would make the surface area of the tyre more, which would give you more grip, but then in turn it would also give you more drag, which I don't think you want on a soundtrack. You'd kind of more want it to be increased tyre pressure on the front to make the tyre narrower, to make it cut through the sand better, but then I don't know how well that transfers over. I really have no idea. It's not. I think tyre pressure is one of the things I've tested the least. Like, I change from tyre to tyre, but then I usually just run it at stock as she comes. Any tips on riding sand and going faster? So there's basically 2 things that will make you very, very fast on sand. Or the 2 things you need to keep in mind the most. One is turning as little as possible while still making it around the corner. So you want to apex things as much as you can, like come out wide, cut across, drift wide again. You don't want to like hook really sharp and lose all your momentum. And the other one is just all of the timing of when you sit and stand over the bumps. Usually, if I'm going through an extremely rough section, almost every single one of the sharp bumps I'm about to hit, I will sit down just as I get to the top of it to almost like just soak the bump up, bring it up into me. Oh, it says, hang on, we've got 2 minutes left. 1 minute 33 seconds left. Lovely. Let me just do another little lap. Oh. Okay. Tyres, I probably just... Oh, actually, I don't know whether I want to run the 120 on the rear or the 110. Generally not too sure. I might try them both. I'll start with the 110, and then if I'm sliding about a bunch, we'll change. It usually depends on how the corners are. Like, if there's a few corners that are particularly shallow in terms of not big ruts or berms to follow, then maybe the 120 could be good. But if there's nice flowy ruts in every part of the track, then I'll probably just run the 110. More so as well, it'll help having less drag, so you'll be able to get a faster speed overall. Alright, let's close the game. Pedro. Right, we're going to close this. I'm going to load up, so downloads, Netherlands, open with WinRAR. No, I do not want to buy WinRAR. Thank you for suggesting that. Mods, tracks, 2024 GP. Drag this over here. Right, what's the password? Oh, 11 seconds until the password comes out on my screen. I think my computer's delayed, by the way, because I always see people posting the password like 30 seconds to a minute sooner than I actually get it. I feel like my clock might be out of sync. All right, copy, paste, extracting, done, and there we go. As easy as that. Now we load her up and we try and learn a track as quickly as possible. Good, thank you, CBK. Hope you're good as well. Thank you, Dill. We've got quite a few Dylans in here, haven't we? I swear we've got like 3 different Dylans on any occasion. I didn't even see that. 3 hours. That's pretty late. Right. GPs. We are at Netherlands. and start. Let's see how this goes then, boys. I got a new order of G Fuel today. Well, they sent me the newest flavours, which are these two, which I completely forgot that they're like sour ones. So I opened this one just now and put it in, and I was like, oh, that would be nice. A nice little grape flavoured G Fuel. And I put in 1.5 scoops rather than one because I'm a goober. And little did I know that it's incredibly sour. Like, that is the whole gimmick of it. It is a sour flavour. So every time I take a little sip, my face just screws up like someone's to say chocolate starfish. Right, I want to go for BF, because, you know, all of my boyfriends. I've got 12.3. I'm just going to run stock here. I'm going to try 110 to begin with, and I'm going to just put in my race fuel. So we're not going... Oh, actually, do I want... Probably want a bit more on a soundtrack. Might even go all the way up to 8 for the race. So, pit lane in, pit lane out. We want to go this way. And let's see how she goes. Hello, Tank. Hope you're good, buddy. Thank you, Vector. Right, so we're joining on the track here. I'm hoping I'm going the right way. We'll find out soon enough, won't we, as soon as we get to like a jump. So, oh, here we go, finish line. No, perfect. Nice smooth takeoff of the finish, landing in some bumps there. I can't remember anything from JV's preview lap, so we're just kind of going into this pretty raw. Very, very small jumps so far. So the main thing you want to do on these, especially if he's added ruts on the straights like he has done here, so you've got two options here. You can either try and stay within these ruts in the darker bit, or you can try and go more on top, which will help you stay lower. What we used to be able to do last year is scumbag it and ride right on the outside, but JV's got a bit savvy to our tactics now, so he started putting bails there. So just something to be a little bit wary of. And depending on what section is coming out of the corner, depends really on if you want to go outside or inside in the corner itself. Got a big triple here, double to the outside, and we're dead. Get that going. What's up with the MX Sim non-downloadable bike? Well, I'm not too sure what's going on there, Jerry. Oh, sorry, that went completely over my head. I'm just running like all white stuff at the moment. And then yeet. Might be able to jump all the way to that inside roller there. Scrub this. The tabletops are very low, so you either need to scrub them really hard, or you send them and hope that you downside some of the bumps. Oh, proper rollers. Very supercrossy. So sound is just keep your back wheel on the ground as much as you possibly can do. Some of these insides, like, oh, you can probably triple that round to the right if I turn a little bit tighter. Gearing's important around tracks like this as well. Sometimes one gear's too much and another one isn't enough. The yeet up and over there. At this table, oh my god, yeah, you're going to have to check up a lot there. People are probably going to hug this far left-hand side, so then you can cut across and open up this corner as much as possible. Oh, don't really like how that outside almost leads you off the track. So I might have to go inside there. I think that section's going to be very inside heavy. Pedro. The outside looked quite nice there. I might have to try that next time. Oh my god, OJ in the life out of that. So we downside here. All very, very short choppy bumps going into that inside, so I think a lot of people are going to be scared of that, me included, because your bike's going to get all kinds of sketchy. We come out wide. Can we cut across here? Oh, you can probably cut all the way over and... Do you reckon you can jump all the way to that inside roller? Let's go and have a look. Where do we want to take off here? Oh, there's a low line there. I reckon you can jump all the way and downside this, and then land on the power, round around here. Yeah, I'll go give that a go. That'll be a pretty huge line for quali. Might be one of them lines that you don't want to risk sending every single lap. So up on the pegs. Watch that. See what I mean about that front end? Every now and then, just goes a little bit. Right, this jump's a bit bigger, so I haven't got to scrub it quite as hard. So if we go here... Oh, there's a high point on the inside as well, so I need to get further over to the left side of the track. Try that out next lap round. Oh, that was a tough one, Jesus. Track's fairly flowy so far, though. It doesn't seem too difficult. Definitely think I want to go on that inside again as well. There's a lot of insides here that drifts like super wide, which I think would probably be the fastest way around. Try and stick to the outside here, because I went inside last time. That's not terrible. Not bad at all. That is bad, though. Oh my god. Okay. Need to bear in mind how short that jump is. Very, very weird scaling on that one. Ghost banana. Yeah, that's the worst kind of banana. You never know where it's coming from. Right, so I didn't want to go around the outside here again. Inside's okay. Oh no, it was this outside that I didn't like. We just double our way on the inside. Jump out wide. Front end went again. Just trying to turn a little bit too much on the face of some of these jumps, some of these rollers. Some of the rollers have quite steep transitions in them, so you can't get away too much with jumping into them too hard. Right, so I need to remember on the next straight, I need to move over to the left a little bit to see if we can transfer our way around the corner. I think the best move is probably to go outside here, not in fourth gear, to get as much of a drag as possible. Oh god. And come over to the left side and try and send this into the inside up there. That would be more middle. There's a higher point in the middle rather than far inside. Jump to the outside. That's smooth, I like that. Up on the pegs around the outside again. Check up for this. Try inside here because I keep going outside. That's nice. Seems faster. Not sure. I don't feel like I'm carrying too much momentum at the moment. This is the small one, isn't it? Yeah, little drop off. Scrub that bad boy. Kind of prefer that outside. It's one of them tracks where if you go a foot to the left or a foot to the right, it will completely change the trajectory and momentum for a corner or straight. I like the outside there, and then you can kind of cut across and go inside in the next corner. Big fan of that. Got to check up here. Stay on the right side so you don't get into all the deep stuff. I want to try and go far outside here. Don't mind that. You stay fairly low. Keep a lot of forwards momentum. Scrub this very hard. Then I want to stay in third gear around this corner, I think. Oh, God. Yeah, the outside's not as banked as you'd like it to be. So what if I stay in middle? I see where the high point is here, so right here. Oh, no, it kind of just sends you up in the air rather than forwards. Okay. I definitely think the line is jumping around the corner, though. Thank you very much, Maddox. Oh. Yeah, I do think jumping around the corner is the way to go. A sneaky low line. Trying to jump off the track if you try scrubbing that way. Oh, Michael, where's the back end gone then? Thank you very much, JD. Yeah, it seems like people are enjoying it. The skin's not out at all, boys. I'm probably not going to release it because literally just load up the PSD and make things white. It's not a difficult thing to do. Let me try inside here again, just in case. I don't want to commit. It's quite a big jump to that inside that kills your momentum. That's why I prefer the outside there. Try the inside in this corner one more time as well before I commit to just the outside. It's not bad. You lose a little bit of momentum on the exit where it's quite rough. So I think that's an outside to inside job there. And you want to carry as much momentum as possible for this straight. Trying to stay on top of them big bumps is the best way. Don't even think that inside's too bad. I think whatever line you take around that right-hander, whether it's inside, middle, or outside, they're all going to work out being fairly even. Very, very harsh bumps coming out of some of these corners. Sweet. Yeah, a little transfer to the outside. I mean, it was nice, so we got all the way around the corner, but I went very high up in the air, which is going to kill a lot of the speed. Oh my god, keep her on track. The thing that I do need to remember is a lot of these jumps are blind. So you go up to them thinking they jump in a straight line, and then you take off, and they hook a little bit. So you have to just fully memorize the track. Now, the setup doesn't feel too terrible. It'll be interesting to see how it handles the track once it gets rough. Until that point, she feels alright so far. No idea what line I want in this section just yet. Because our outside is fine. It just gives you so much speed for the straight that you don't need. And then I definitely prefer the right-hand side down here. And jump... Oh, I was going to say jumping into that rut. I need to check up just a little bit so I don't go over it. I mean, you could probably scumbag jumps like this and low-line that. Just MX bikes things. Gotta gain those few valuable temps wherever you can find them. Can I send this and go a jump? Ooh, hang on. Hang on. I could probably send that, go one bump further and land... There's a very very smooth spot on the left-hand side of the landing. Let's try that. Yeah, it's definitely technical. Definitely technical. Nah, my dad's not interested in video games at all, Harvey. He wouldn't be up for it. So if we send it here... oh, that's not bad, but then you do tighten up the chicane for yourself a lot. So I think I prefer cutting back over to the right, staying low, and then getting on top of this to open up the corner. And you can carry more speed along this straight. Maybe not do that. No, nothing I can do about it now, Dashpack. One of the mods will get it at some point. To be fair, it's natural selection, isn't it? If people click on it, then they deserve to get their Discord hacked. Oh, I don't understand why the MX Bikes community is so horny all the time. Yeah, I'm riding the Suzuki today, Cam. If we hit the lower point. Oh, that was nice. My only concern is because there's a very sharp transition onto that jump right there. I'm worried that if people hit it quite a lot, then it's going to form into a horrible kicker. So there's going to be some point in the race tonight where you're not going to want to take it. Right, we've still got 10 minutes until servers open. You can probably jump over. I think jumping over that's probably the best move, because then you make this whole next section better for yourself. Try inside again here. Pedro. That is a very interesting straight here. His part of me wants to try and hug as far right as possible to try and miss as much of the rough stuff as I can, but he's been clever. He's put the occasional like super rough bump over there to stop you from doing so. Okay. I like the way that outside spits you out onto the straight. Very peculiar. That's the thing with sound, is just the most minute differences make such a big difference to your laps. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you can stay on top of those rollers there, you'll save yourself a lot of time. Where a lot of these bumps have quite steep transitions to them and not as rolled off as I would have expected, the usual lines I would take to keep my momentum going, like outsides, they don't end up being as effective as I would expect them to be. Oh, there you go, you can hit it from the right side, it's just a little bit sketchy because you're crossing over all the ruts. Come out wide here. Here's a few just extra choppy bits. I think I prefer the inside. trying to remember the track as well was difficult. It's a very long track, and a lot of the jumps and corners look the same. Also, don't want to lean too far over in the sand. Yeah, I was asking to see, because I don't know if there's a RM handguard model with a current PSD after the hacking, because all the supporter ones got taken away. So I've had to remove my model swap, because I also had, I think I had fat bars on my Suzuki before. So I had to remove that, unfortunately, and we're just making do with this. The thing that scares me about some of these corners like that, where they overlap each other, is just for racing, where people might get into each other. It feels slow around there. I don't know if I should be tripling it or trying to triple rather than double. What's the far right hand side of this straight like? Oh, very nice. Okay, noted, noted, noted. That was nice as well. Yeah, look, it just jumps so far. Go down into second gear. Let's try that. Very weird thing about sand on this game as well is you'll just get traction out of nowhere. It'll be like bog, 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 bog. Oh, backflip. So this is this the one where I want to go inside? Oh god, these sharp bumps that you land on are brutal. Yeah, I want to go inside there. Come over to the right. Oh, okay. There's just little bits like that where you can go back and forth, side to side. Scrub that bad boy. It's far inside like here. Not terrible. Just not the biggest fan of how the inside leads out the exit of that corner. It looks so easy to turn a little bit too much. It's not a super smooth transition at the edge of the corner. And there goes the front. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to have a few front-end issues tonight, unfortunately. Probably best to log a ticket, to be honest, Gio. I believe they've got a support system on the shop. Try outside here once more. Oh, I think you're just asking for the front end to go. You're just trying to turn against the... I guess an off camber where you're turning against the next rut. I like that. Scrub hard here. I haven't been taking the inside here yet, so let's try it once more. Not bad, not bad at all. You gotta be quite precise on where you land, though. That's so sketchy. That corner is going to be the most annoying one, I think, for me on the whole track. And then this is also scary because you jump off of that roller, and some of the bumps are slightly turning because the track's not a dead straight line. As soon as your front end touches them, it's a little bit sketchy. Let's try. I've done this before, didn't I? I was trying to see if the far left or something like that would be smoother. Oh my god. Yeah, this is nowhere near as rolled out as some of the other sand tracks that he's made. There's little kickers here and there as well that you got to try and avoid. Sick. Love that for me. No, it doesn't matter what quality version you download. Servers are up. Yeah, probably. They go up 10 minutes before qualifying starts. There's no need to rush into them straight away unless you want to watch other people's lines. I'll just sit here until it actually starts. Pedro. Oh, keep it together. Uh-oh. Yeah, not a fan. There's a couple of corners on this track. I'm not too sure what you want to be doing, but I think I'm going to have to try and slow down a bit rather than hitting big sends. I'm sure there's one line where if you send something and downside a certain bump, you'll be alright. Send that to the inside. Keep the momentum up. Oh, he's put a bow just on the exit. Horrible man, JV. Let's have a little bit of freedom on the edges of the track. And then I want to cut over to here. That was an accidental tyre tap, but you know what? It looked very nice, so I'll take it. I have no idea what the fastest lines are around this track, and I've been riding it for, what, 20 minutes so far? It might just be a case of just try and survive, or just try and get as clean of a lap as possible. Especially sections like this. I think in the past on his sand tracks, you'd be able to go in there like pretty damn quick and just double or triple your way in. But the distances on the bumps and how they're spaced, and the sharpness of them as well, to be fair, stop me from just getting into a little bit of a rhythm. I'll try not going all the way around the outside. Let's try a bit more middle. I just feel like I'm not moving forwards. And it does slow you up enough to then be able to turn the corner fine without going too quick around it. Oh, this is tricky. Very, very tricky indeed. Oh, thank you very much, Mouse. Mouse, you'll be very happy to know that I finished recording a video on your track like an hour ago. So that is my content for tomorrow, sir. Thank you for continuing to release stuff for the community. Have I gone back to the pitch yet? I don't think I have. This will actually be a good test. So I'm 20-ish minutes deep into playing the track. It'll be interesting to see how much fuel I've used. Not too sure. Interesting to see how much fuel I've used. If we're going to be racing for like 35 minutes or so, you know? What's outside like up here, just for research purposes? Don't mind it. I really don't mind it. And I don't think it'd be that much slower for the sole reason that you stay very low to the ground, rather than jumping way up into the air. Maybe I'll give it a miss. See how the back end tried stepping out away from me there. Just trying to ask the bike to do a little bit too much, like trying to turn over some of these bumps more than you can. What's the middle rut like here? I keep going outside for the... Oh, don't like that. Do not like that. That's asking for the front end to go over those bumps there. Did I do both track? No, I only done the one, but I did mention at the very, very beginning, in like my usual fly around intro, that there's two there. But I did do the rougher one. The fully smooth Supercross tracks these days don't really do much for me. Yeet. I think I like the outside here. It's hard to tell, because you lose a little bit of time going around it at the beginning, but I think you carry a lot more forwards momentum. So if I send this, I can downside that one, hopefully double that, and then get a slingshot onto the corner. But damn, the kick that you get on the exit of that turn is brutal. And I swear he's put like concrete off the side of the track, because every time I've gone off the track so far, I just end up in the A&A. The bike spins around on me really, really harshly. Let's try that corner again. No, I didn't join any online servers today, boys. I say it time and time again, but please stop believing that any Lins that joins the lobby is me. I don't run my real name. I mean, look on the screen right now. Where's my... Hang on, you can't see my name. Replay. Like, my name is not Lins. So please don't believe people that join servers with Lins in their name. It is not me. I don't know how many times I've got to say it. What are we saying on lap times? I have no idea. Sand is Sounds an interesting one. I think there's usually a bigger gap. I've no idea what session I'm going to be in, so let's try see. Oh, first time. Love that. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to, anybody wants to report anybody for being imposters, you're more than welcome to do so. It's rare that I actually catch anybody because I go into online servers so little. No, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Pedro, 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 Pedro. The only reason I'm on the Suzuki today, Joey, is just because of the skin that I've got on it. No other reason than that. I didn't check the fuel. That was an L gamer moment from me. I'll probably put... So I think I usually run 7 litres for a normal race. But use a lot more on sand tracks. So... probably run like 8 or so. I'm going to take a bunch out for qualifying. I'm going to put in about, I reckon, like 2 litres or so will be fine. And then the finish line... Oh, this is actually really, really good. The finish line's right next to the pit, so you can just kind of send a lap after that. Yeah, I'm not sure if the 110 rear tyre or the 120 will be most beneficial for me. I'm not having too many back-end issues around the track. It's usually the front. So we'll see. What's this? He just appeared inside me, like from nowhere. Oh, it'll be a good gauge, actually. Ben's good outdoors. So we'll see what lines he takes. Can't turn. Can't get the bike over. There we go. Yeah, it's like a bunch of people going for that line. That's frustrating. Very rare that we get a track where there's not one make or break thing for qualifying. Well, I don't even know if that'll be a quali line, to be fair. It might even be a race line if people are hitting it consistently. Oh god, Ben's got his suspension dial. Jesus Christ. It's interesting to see where people are going to be going. Still hate the fact that people don't go invisible sooner. Okay. Terrible corner entry from me. And then the other issue you got with sand, where you're on a very fine line, is if you're in a higher gear on the straights, the suspension soaks up the bumps better. Then if you're in too higher gear, you're not going to be moving because you're bogging everywhere. There you go, that's kind of what I want. And then not too far left, because I missed that bump out. Send this a bit further. I'm actually going to try just hit this and stay low. Join it there. I don't hate that. You want to check up on here. You can jump your way through. Jump to the outside. Just try and stay very light. Up on your tippy toes. Shouldn't be in second gear, I should be in third. Gotta be careful on this one. I'll try and soak up the third to last bump in the corner. Don't know why I feel the need to do a Discord call every time, so you're gonna have to listen to that whilst I'm finishing the slap off. I apologise. I always forget to turn streamer mode back on when I need it. I hate how I end up singling into the corner. I really wish I could double into there, but I've not worked out the rhythm yet. Ooh. Oh, and there you go, ruined at the end. God damn it. Get off of my screen, you annoying chat. Right. Streamer mode. Yes. Lovely stuff. Oh, didn't want that. There we go. Right. I mean, Tyler's already 5 seconds quicker than I was, so at least we got someone in here to compare times to. No idea what my time would have been on that lap, but we just have to sit now and wait for the session to actually start. Let me see if I can make sure I got chat off in here as well. I don't want to see people typing whilst I'm on laps. I do. Lovely. Right, now we just sit here and wait for a sec. Quality hadn't even started yet, to be fair. I launched the table. Which one to be specific? There's every jump on the track's a tabletop, basically, is the issue. Right, I think I know which one you mean. I think you mean the one, like, furthest that direction. At the back corner of the track. How not to re-enter the track 101. There we go. Right. One before the big line into the corner. Okay. Right. Let's see how she goes. Oh, we've got quite a few fast people in here, actually. We've got Tyler, we've got Dylan, we've got Matteo. Right, let's try and get a nice little banker lap in to start us off with then, eh? Yeah, I'd love to be able to see where I'm going. All my momentum, just go forwards, please. All my momentum's just gone from that. And double. Jump to the outside. Third. I actually detest Poboso physics with a passion. Actually, unreal. I just go. Stop flopping around like a fish the whole time. So frustrating. We'll carry on. We can see if we're gaining or losing in the first sector at least. Be nice to compare. I would love sometimes if the game would actually just let us crash rather than trying to keep us up, actually making things worse. Right. Just need to work out what rhythm I want here. It's not bad. Oh, that is bad. That's very bad. I don't think many people are going to be going to the outside. I just kind of want to see what other people are doing. So it's got to be the corner that I'm most unsure about on the track so far. Yeah, it's like the game tries to overcorrect the crash and tries to keep you up, but then it ends up flopping you back the other direction, and then it's just like constantly pogoing back and forth. So it can be very frustrating. I'd rather just crash sometimes than be able to remount and get going again. Oh, I think I should probably just send that rather than trying to go double-double. I should go triple-single. Turned down way too much there. That's whoever's in front of me, I'm not sure if that will count their lap, but that was a very, very sneaky line, basically going through the billboards on the side. See, my suspension rebounds after that jump and then goes really light into the corner. That's what's messing me up. Oh, I'm staring at some of these bows and they're scaring me. Oh. Oh, front end. Why? That's scummy. Everyone's going to be doing that, I reckon. This will be an okay banker lap though to start things off. I mean, nowhere near Tyler's 1 minute 40 that he done in literally the warm-up, but it's fine. Yeah, let me try. So if I try tripling, no, front end try go. We'll not try tripling. Coming up too short on it now. It's about 0.4. Oh, clip the belt. Literally just run like 2 identical lap times to each other, which is very, very frustrating. Oh, threw it away at the end. Bike won't turn. Bike still won't turn. There we go. Then that's not how you want to start the next lap, is it? I'm a second down after the first chicane. That's nuts. No, I'll go back to the first. We'll go back. And that was Tyler that hit the sneaky line. I hate when there's stuff like that, because it does, like, as soon as there's a line like that discovered, nobody has any credibility left. Everyone will go for it because they're scared everyone else is doing it. I'm usually the only one that loses out because I'm streaming and people see me doing it and call me a cheater and I'll get penalised. Everyone else is free to do it though. Just turn, please. Am I on? I'm on 80, aren't I? Yeah, 80 direct line. Okay. Need to get the sticks turned over more. Too used to my 100 Supercross settings. Jesus Christ, man. What a way on the track. Try and go inside here, see if I gain or lose. Nope, missed it up, messed it up. I lost middle, don't know about inside. Didn't want to go on the track anyway, it's over red. Maybe even just like a toggle to be like, do you want to see other players in qualifying, yes or no? My answer would always be no. I have no desire to see people blocking my line of vision. Please stay on the track. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably not going to go for that sort of line during the race. It seems very sketchy trying to cross over a bunch of ruts just to jump around the corner. I'll probably try and stay low and go outside. And then maybe the outside's even better because then you get a better slingshot on the next straight as well. I don't know. That is the difficulty with sand. It's very hard to tell what gains and loses your time. You can't feel it as much as you can on normal tracks. I'll just jump to the inside and try that instead. Should not have tried that. That was awful. See what I mean? Like my bike, I'm not moving forwards enough. That lost me a bunch of time as well. My second down? Jesus. I just hit one extra bump there. I came up maybe half a bike length short, and I lost 0.5 a second. Literally lost half a second from landing on one bump heavier than you meant to. There you go, there's a scummy line. Ah! Get off my screen! Is 80 lean stiffer? For an easy answer, yes. There's so much more that goes into it than that. But generally, yes. That is a question that has a lot of moving parts to it. Just going a straight line, I beg. Oh, I'm not moving forwards again. Back end's just swapping. Yeah, though I'm literally 2 seconds off, and I'm struggling to gain a tenth of my time anyway. Right, screwed myself here, I'm not going to lie, boys, by riding the Dookie. But we've committed to it now. I have a feeling that KTM's going to have so much power on us on the strip. Again, I lost it at the end. 0.6. I was 0.8 up at the peak of that lap. Getting that inside before pit straight was very beneficial, but I generally couldn't tell you how I got where I was. Ah, gosh darn it. So it looks like we're using about half a litre a lap. There's another 0.7 just from my my back wheel going in a straight line. I'm going to go outside here. Might be stupid, but I want to see how much time I lose. I lose a lot. I lose a lot because I crash. Feel the difference on sand track with the Suzuki. The only reason I was riding it is because I done okay on it at Hawkston, which was sand traction, and I also done okay on it last year at Sardinia. Yeah, maybe, maybe. I suppose everyone's got a lot quicker since then. Always hard to judge. And it's always hindsight as well. It's always, you do one thing and like, oh, I should have done this instead, but you never know in the moment. I'm getting the jump over that little single there very inconsistently. Shouldn't scrub that. Oh, you can triple. Okay. Dylan's behind me, so it'll be interesting to see how much he gains on me on straights or anything like that. Oh, he crashed. I will not be able to see how much he gains on me in straights. Oh, a little pre-jump. Love that. I'll pretend that was intentional. Oh, front end goes. How do I explain it? I don't know how well you can see it on stream. As this inside merges with the outside, there's a little section where it just kind of disappears. So you've got your lean angle, you're cranked over, ready to get the corner, and the rut just disappears from you. So you need to just be wary and try and straighten the bike up a little bit early. Stay away from them. I think I prefer going outside. Can't see where the rut is because it's covered in shadows. That's very frustrating. I was 0.7 up again. If I could finish a lap in the 40s, I'd be happy. I don't want to finish on 41 something. I have no idea what I'd done in this corner to get as good of a run around it as I did. Okay, I know where I can save time. Try tripling that, double that, drifting a little bit too far wide. Come on. Because that tiniest little spin there, half a second. Tripling's also not nice. I'm 0.8 down now. Pedro. I just shouldn't worry so much about quali. I just need to learn the track and try and run some smooth laps. Try and see if I could triple that, but where he's placed those bloody bows so close to the wall, it's just like, do you want to risk it? Because you have to go so close to him. And if you breathe on one, you get sent over the bars because they've got quite harsh collisions on them. Tyler knows when he's on a lap or not. He literally stopped after a single turn. 0.6 down again. no idea how to downside that one bump I want to consistently. We're off again. Very, very goony. Don't think I'm going to qualify for NA. NA kind of sucks for quality, not going to lie. You boys have to sit there and practice for 5 hours. Well, everybody sat there and practiced for 5 hours, so the lap times are so perfected. At least in the EU, you just have to run a decent lap, because everyone's had the same amount of time. Or a short amount of time, sorry. So if you can pick up tracks quickly, you're alright. Okay, further left is what I need to do. I actually jumped that too far. I made 4th gear. Just stay in 3rd, you idiot. Oh, God. I hate people. I'm not blaming them before anybody moans at me, as people love to do that a lot. I hate being around people. I find it very distracting. Imagine if there was collisions though, that'd be even worse. Went too far over to the right. Now I pre-jumped a little bit too early. Right, keep it in 3rd, no need 4th. Okay. Went 7 down. I'm trying to go fast. I'm not sure. I don't know. So here's my complaint. Why, if I can try and find it, so I've noticed it every single time we've gone into this corner, why is there this one random rut right here that leads you a different direction and the rest of the track goes? Because on a sand track, you want to drift out wide and then cut across. But we're trying to get across this, like, trench that's in the middle. And it's just like, bruh, I can't get over it. Oh, it just ruins my whole flow. All of my flow going around that corner. That is not the line that, or not the direction that you want to go. You don't want to go middle to outside. I don't think I even hit the bow that time and I got the collision effect off of it. How am I down? This lap's felt so much better. Right. Far over to the left so the front end doesn't tuck on that. Nice. I'm going to lose a bunch of time again. Went 6 fast. I'm in the 40s. Okay. I said I'd be happy being in the 40s, but damn, still 1.5 seconds off is nuts. That's a hell of a lot of time. Yeah, I'm on the Suzuki 450, boys. For those that are wondering. The tyres I'm running is 80 front and 120 rear. I'm wondering if I should run 90 front, because I think doesn't the 90 front have less grip? Or does it have more? It might have more. I don't want more grip on the front, I want less so I can cut through it more. Love all that just to lose at the end. Oh, apparently lap didn't even count. I must have gone off track somewhere a little bit too much. I was another 0.6 up, some like one part of that lap. What's the oh, it wouldn't have counted, it won't matter. The ideal won't affect at all. Ideal 40 point. The ideal's still for 1.5 seconds off the top anyway, so that's not too bad. I also wish there was videos on how suspension worked, because I generally have no idea, boys. Told you, I just follow what other people give me. Yeah, I'm on the Suzuki 450 at the moment. Only because of the skin that I've got on it. I just like the white right now. Which won't stay white for very long. Just turn. But that's all I want. It's just to turn. I'm not asking a lot. No, it is a difficult track. And it's probably harder than it looks right now because we're trying to go a million miles an hour. If we're in the race, it'll be slightly different. There'll be one or two guys that can go this speed for an entire 35-minute race, but I'll definitely be going at least maybe like 4 seconds slower race pace. My scrubs are awful on sand as well because the grip's just completely different. So I'm just not used to how far I need to lean the bike over. Or it's like the back end slides a different amount, and weirdly enough, it grips more than soft soil when you're going to scrub, which is why you see me scrubbing like left or right quite a lot instead of kind of scrubbing in a straight line. Look, again, I'm not meaning to scrub all the way over to this side of the track. And I'm probably missing timing gates there, to be fair, which is going to mess me up. Why? Oh, why? Just landed in a straight line. Don't tuck on me. Oh my Christ. Brother! Crate away onto the track doesn't require you doing X Games mode. Ah! Yeah, I think that this is going to be my last attempt. Unfortunately, and I don't feel like I've really done a solid lap at all. I've done good lap in parts. I've not put a lap together. And gone too far. I don't like it. I'm struggling right now. Oh, one of the square bumps again. So I'm going up rather than forwards. Bumps are brutal. So it didn't count anyway, because, yeah, again, I went off the track by a bit. But not too happy about that. Not too happy at all about that qualifying time. A long way off the top. Nearly finished my first track. Thanks to your recent vid. Bought Dale and Leather and went ham over weekend. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, JB. I've got Dale and Leather reinstalled on my PC now. I just need to go through the process of actually actually learning it. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and spin some laps with race fuel in, which I don't know how much. Maybe like 8.5. Not sure what's going on with Quali B. Let's have a look. Pedro. MX1B and MX2E crashed. Rejoin the server. Just say you just had to rejoin it. Maffed it to 11 to 12 litres. Surely not. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. Let's try 8.5. Let's have a look at the start as well. See what the start's offering us. I think it's just a long left-hander. Could be one of those where you just go as far inside as possible. I'm well aware of what's just happened. Hang on. Pop. Pop. Right. The starts on sand, they're a bit sketchy as well. That's because the traction's different. Sand's strange. It's like you're either sliding or... There's no way that is outrageous. Okay. That's a very fast stop. Yeah, sand starts are strange. You're either spinning or you're backflipping. So you'll see a lot of people probably spam the clutch a couple of times. Get the front end down. Check the fuel usage. Yeah, I will. I'll spin 2 laps, see what we're at, and then I'll try and math it, try and calculate it. Or we could just live life on the edge and go for what I think is correct, and if we run out of fuel, then it's content. So you got to think about these things. As odd as it sounds, because it's a very wide track and there's a lot of different line choices, I think it's going to be a hard track to pass on. Because whilst there's a lot of lines, I don't think all of them are too viable. Like if someone's hitting that inside half decent, for example, you're not passing them. Even if you go outside, you can't cut down faster than they can round the inside line. Same with, I don't think you'll pass anyone on the inside here, because the outside is just so fast. You're not going to pass anyone on this little chicane here, but I don't think that's the same on any chicane in history. Maybe, I think a lot of people know that the outside's fastest around here now, so it'll be a little bit follow the leadery. I suppose you just got to try and soak up the bumps to your best of your ability. I'm going to stick to the outside there in the race. I don't trust jumping around the inside. That's sketchy. That's very sketchy. That is hella sketchy. Why does it turn into a square edge on the side? Notice this little inside here, which I don't think anybody's taken. Let me see if I can sneak my way into there. So I came out far left. So that bump there kind of ruins me. Okay. Nah, never faster. Oh, actually, I don't want to go back to the pits. Although I don't know what Pavoso's doing to me. I want to carry on and see what the fuel situation's like now. You sit and be patient and wait for Discord announcements after you finish qualifying. Discord is all you need. It will tell you everything that you need to know when servers go up, etc. Someone else had that as well, Doug. I think they connected on a VPN and it was fine. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that's all about. Right, so fuel. We've done 2 laps there. I used half a litre. So 1 minute 45 lap times is 3.5 minutes. So half a litre every 3.5 minutes. So if we're doing a 35-minute race, then we'd times 3.5 by 10, which would give us 35. So it'd be 5 litres of fuel, which really doesn't sound right. Then you've got to do another plus 2 laps, which would take you to 6 litres of fuel. That's not right. Hang on, no, 3.5 times 10 isn't 35, is it? Oh, I've got. Oh, sorry, I used a litre. I used a litre. That's actually. So I'd have to use like 11 litres. That doesn't sound right. Sure, that sounds like too much, doesn't it? If I use a litre in 3.5 minutes, that's nuts. That's that sounds insane. I mean, I'll run 11 litres, and I suppose we'll see. But give me a second, boys. I need to go to the toilet real quick, and then I'll be back, and we can carry on mathing. I suppose the question is, how much fuel were people using at Sardinia? Because that'll be the that'll be a good thing to base it off of. Pedro, 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 Pedro. People were running 9. Hmm. No, it's a 30 minute plus 2 laps race. Yeah, it's a 30 minute plus 2 lap race. So that'll be about... Oh, actually, no. So the maximum length the race would probably be is about 35 minutes. So if 3.5 litres is 1, or 3.5 minutes is 1, then 35 would be 10. So yeah, I'll run 10. I'll run 10 rather than 11, and then I can change. I can change after the race one if need be. We can check how much there is. Thing is, Trentino and this are so different, Breezy. I do 10.5. 10.5. Yeah, that's the thing, is the bike's going to be so slow and so heavy, I'm going to lose so much time throughout the course of a lap. Yeah, I do. I think I hold the limiter on in the air quite a lot. It's a very scary double out of that corner. This one's kicks you over the bars all the time. I mean, she doesn't feel too terrible right now. It's definitely more sluggish, but surely then it'll just make the bike feel better by the end of the race. So win-win? Question mark? Maybe? I don't know. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Sim racing fuel calculator is a good one to use. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I can try and lay off the throttle in the air a little bit. It's difficult on a track like this where you want to keep your revs up everywhere. Especially when you're getting sketchy in the air. Yeah, ripping the dookie, boys. That's definitely a toughie. That's fine. It'll be a learning experience. I see. Let's see. When did it crash? 8:80. Okay. The crash service should be getting there. Someone's commented on one of my Instagram reels saying, "Is this MX Bikes or MX Sim?" Someone also said, "Good old no fear helmets." Love that. Oh, I wish I got paid from Instagram. That'd be nice, because my Instagrams do well. TikTok and YouTube's doing awful. Yeet. Still not sure where I want to go around here. Because some of these bumps are brutal. I just had to follow the fastballs. Ooh, that was nice. Probably wouldn't be able to recreate the bumps that I missed there, but it's an option. Oh, that is horrible. Not a fan of that at all. Inside or nothing round there. Okay. Okay, don't mind that. Definitely going to cut someone's nose off from doing it, though. They probably think they'll be going to the outside. How many times in the actual race I'm going to scrub that table too hard and come up short. God damn you. I was schmoving, boys. That was unreal. Deegan's too far behind to win. I'm over Deegan now at this point. He annoyed me with all of the hammocker stuff, so don't mind if he loses. We're now Club McAdoo. We have a look at the results, see if anything's up yet. I doubt there would be. I think there'd be an announcement. So, groups for this race are not ready yet. Noted. I mean, I ran a... Never mind. Ignore me. I was about to say I ran a 143 with 10 litres, which is actually really good, but that was the time of my first sector, not my actual lap. I did miss the GP 500 race. That is very true. A little bit too sweaty for me. I don't enjoy when people have a week to grind a track. Oh my Jesus. That's the furthest I've ever gone off of that. Just for practice. No, not a fan. I want to see if you could triple, but yeah, I don't think that's happening. Whoa, hold on to everybody. It's quite nice. Came up a little bit shorter than usual, but it helped me bounce up and over the main bump. Uh-oh. Pedro. You can scumbag it like this. I'll let you know when flow state has been entered today, because it hasn't happened just yet. I need to see what the bike's done underneath me there. Just kick the other direction. Well, now that makes me incredibly scared of that bump. Because I was alright with it before, I was soaking it up okay. Quaddy was a 140 something. I'm like 1.5 seconds off Tyler, if you want a reference at all. Times go up whenever everyone's done. One of the servers crashed, so it takes a little while. I learn patience, boys. You need a lot of it to race this game. Maybe tripling out that corner is only a line to do when you're lower on fuel and the bike's lighter, because I've got nowhere near to doing it clean since I've been having 10 litres in the bike. Webb or Lawrence next round? I mean, I'd like Webb. I'd like Lawrence to do it, because I'm just not a massive Webb fanboy. Jet needs to learn how to get a start, because he's faster than everybody on the track. That's shown by the time to the leader throughout the course of the main event. But yeah, I mean, if you're not getting out the gate, you're not going to win races. Unfortunately, that is Supercross. I think when he got into P5 or P6, when he had Anderson in front of him, he was something like 14.5 seconds off the lead, and then by the time he got up to Anderson, it was about 9.5 seconds. Sexton should have won that race. I don't know, like, obviously I know how it took him so long to get past Kenny, because it seemed to be a very one-lined, hard-to-pass-on track. Yeah, Sexton should have won that. If he got past Kenny earlier, it would have been fine. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Like that. Yeah, I think Webb's in a flow now, is Jet's issue. Giving him a little bit too much confidence. Just no nice way of doubling into that corner. It's just chop rather than roll. Because the outside could be better if you can find a nice way into it, but I do be struggling to find it. Yeah, I think Kitchen's got everything in the bag, to be fair. Any announcements? No announcements just yet. No race groups up yet either. They have given Webb a massive, I wouldn't say advantage, because it's the same track for everybody, but they've helped Webb out a lot by doing this whole awful 9-whoop maximum rule, because yeah, you can just jump in and out of all of them now. Just barely lose any time compared to skimming. Whereas if they were longer, he'd lose a bunch of time by doing an extra jump. Makes an awful rule. Like, if you're worried about the whoops taking people out, just make the whoops slightly easier rather than these massive trenches that you make. You haven't got to completely scrap half of them. Not too shabby, thanks, Bakes. It's been a little bit stressful just because I've been dealing with house-related stuff, and a lot of money has left my bank account today. Other than that, not too bad at all. Hope the day has treated you well. Oh, that would have been nice. Can't do that every lap, though. Oh! Race groups. I only got 6th. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's going to be a struggle today, boys. But, actually no. I can't get away with that. I was going to say but, I'm the only non-Austrian bike, but I'm not. There's a Yami in here as well. You see this? Yeah. So, KTM, 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 KTM. I'm disappointed in you, Cam. Cam lurks in here every now and then. I'm disappointed. You went to the Yami for a week, done well on it, and then gave up on it. Bring it back. This kind of stuff here is getting ridiculous. I have no idea why people are on like 3 different teams at once. I say that I'm on technically 2 teams. That's just an extra sponsor. Should probably remove this, to be fair. Just keep FXR. Yeah, that's not good at all. Looks like I am best of the rest again, by the looks of it, because we've got the main fast boys and then me. For some reason, Jake and Aiden have stopped doing outdoors, and they're just Supercross guys now. About 7-second drop off from 1st to 35th. Pardon me, fair enough. Fair enough. MX1 and MX2 mains are up. Nice. I think most people in Supercross right now, in real life, they can all win if they get a start. Like, if they get a whole shot. Like, Tomac will win if he gets a whole shot. Jet will win if he gets a whole shot. Cooper will win if he gets a whole shot. Sexton will win if he gets a whole shot. Kenny sometimes might win if he gets a whole shot. Depends who's in 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, it's just all start dependent. I don't know why they didn't just sit there grinding start after start after start. It's like you've ridden bikes for God knows how many years. And, yeah. I don't know. I did expect better of Shimoda, that's true. Thought Sushi would be doing better than he is. Don't say please, don't say thank you. How much fuel did Peeps use at Sardinia? I like how you can hit every single one of these clicks. Top 3 for East to West. I think Hitchin would probably win or beat everybody because he's just him at the moment. He's flowing. second... I really don't know. I feel like it's such a toss-up. It all depends on starts, because it could be Smith, it could be Hampshire, it could be Hayden, it could be McAdoo, could be Vial if he gets a decent start. Here's a toughie. Oh yeah, something please, I don't say anything. 8.5, not enough. I'm just going to run 10.5. We'll see. We'll hope. We'll pray. I'm in Group F. Do I still race or no? You need to click on race groups rather than quali groups. I've got it closed now, so I can't even check for you. Hello, Tobes. I am running the Suzuki 450, and I'm alright. Oh, we're locked in, boys. Oh, too far. Alright, Boso kept us alive. Love that for me. Perfectly parked, almost like it was calculated. There's no way we're starting already, surely. Oh my god. Okay, straight in there. 10.5 litres. Horrible gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gate 6. Oh, this will be fun. I've no idea who this is to my right. Dilla. I've never heard of Dilla. Hopefully he's smartish off the start. I can't even see people's names next to me, so I don't see Hakon, Cam, Tyler, Dylan. No idea who's just here to my left. Let's say AJP. That's a lot of names there. There's far too many names for me to read. Who is next to me? Oh, Ken's. Okay, Ken's. Right. Oh, how do we do this whole GP thing? It's been a while. I'm glad I didn't end up racing Trentino, to be fair. I've played it since like after the race and tried running laps, and I just don't gel with it, which is strange because I really enjoyed 2022 Trentino. Tell me... I can't stand the netcode on this game, man. Tell me people didn't practice the start without telling me people didn't practice the start. People hooking a hard left. I want to uninstall already. Get out of my way. Accelerate. Go, you invalid. I'm not going to be nice to people today, because I'm fed up of being nice and then getting screwed. So if there is a gap in front of me, I am going to go for it. And people are going to get sent off the track, if need be. Nope, I'm getting sent off the track for a third time already. Jesus. Yes, that's me having an awful race. That's me having a very awful race indeed. Because, I mean, literally dead last. Because the game is a dog shit, and the netcode is dog shit, and you get flung across the map. Be Bam Bam say, I might as well. I mean, I'm not in points or anything, so it doesn't matter if I get protested or like a round, or banned for a round. Unfortunately, I'm now back here with the with these folk who can't go in a straight line and their bikes fly everywhere, so I'm not going to be making any progress, so I will get lapped. Like I said, my position, I'm moving over. More bikes flying. Have to be nice to Matty, because I like Matty. Anybody else can get the smoke, though. Out of my fucking way, Jesus Christ. Oh, Dylan's behind me as well. Dylan's got an awful start, looks it. I hate getting shit starts on this game, man, and I really don't know if there's anything I could have done to avoid getting the shit start. It's just lack of the draw sometimes and where the bikes end up. See more yellows, which is good, but also concerning. Good old bike magnet lender. Too far. Oh, careful. Oh, I didn't hit the fucking bow. The collisions on it are dog shit. Literally, the collisions go wider than the tough block. Why? Why is that a thing? Ugh. I was doing alright, but yeah, game says no. I'm so annoyed again, because yet again, another race where I've more than got enough pace to be up there with the front boys, based off the time to the leader, which I was gaining on them, but no, the game had other ideas off the start. It's because it's been out for over 10 years, and we still can't ride near people without getting flung across the map. And there we go, now it all starts falling apart, because I made one mistake. Wrong with me. Just look where I'm going, stop looking at the map and all the other time. I might turn max HUD off for the next race. There's nothing but distract me. I'm looking at the map to see how far away people are. And I'm going to have even more cuts. Now we're into lappers as well. No, we're not. This is a position. He's had an awful lot. This is a lapper, so I'm not getting my hopes up. Next position's 8 seconds up the road. Gaining more time on the leaders again. So frustrating. Cam's having trouble. Well, it's not just me. Oh, there's that random rut going the wrong way, messing up the front wheel. This is the next position in front of me as well. I'm going to have cam on my cheeks going a million miles now. Jump too far. Oh, Jesus, that was sketchy. Cheers, what are you doing, brother? Now I'm out of rhythm. Just to put into perspective as well, the lead was 42 seconds ahead at one point, and it is now 29. So yeah, the joys of start will do for you. These sand races always feel so long as well because you're going so fast. Still got 8.5 plus 2 to go. Oh my god. If I finished 5th, I'd be content because last of 5th is not shabby, but my god, it's so frustrating having to fight back so often. Oh, we'll reach that random point of the race where the random hooks in the berms start forming. And off the track we go. I'm stuck in a couple of bumps here that I really don't want to be getting in. What is he doing? Don't pull away, for fuck's sake, Cam! I'm like a twat trying to go a million miles an hour everywhere. Just pulling away without looking. Jesus Christ. Guess who suffers more from that? Me, again, because now I get more cuts. So frustrating. Because like these guys, they're so much faster than me, just in raw pace, but they kind of shut off the race part of the brain sometimes and just go a million miles an hour. So now I'm caught in a situation where Cam's probably going to pass, crash, and it just ends up hindering me. I have the same thing with skills as well when I race with skills. Like, so much quicker than me, but crashes a lot. And it's just, then I have to try and dodge all the time when I'm just sitting here running the same speed. Like, same slower speed, but it's just enough to be within distance that it affects me. And it's just frustrating. Like, it would have taken less than 0.1 of a second for him to quickly look over to the right before pulling away there. Yes, I looked on the map before I jumped back on the track to see if there was anyone there. It's very easy to do. Game needs a damage model. I'd back it if you... But then, so take this race for me, for example. If this had a damage model, and I had the start that I had, where I got flung across the track by about 3 different people and bikes from no doing of my own, I'd be out of the race, because my guy would be too injured. So, it's shit. There's no way of getting around it. It is just either people need to get smarter when they're racing, or Proposer needs to finally fix his dog shit netcode so we can race near each other without fearing for our lives. Now I'm just crashing a bunch because I'm triggered and I'm in mid. Where I was flying well for a while. Turning collisions off would be a very bad idea, yes. Because then you're technically not racing against people, if that makes sense. It works in a game like Trackmania, where you're kind of racing against the clock, but if you're not in a position where you're then able to actually battle people at all, I don't know if it would work too well. Yeah, it started getting to me a bit more recently. I've started getting more and more annoyed. It annoys me more when I know that I'm of an okay speed to do well, and that gets denied from the bikes flying around or netcode, for example. When I know that I'm way off pace, then I don't mind it as much because I'm not really missing out on anything. I had a period of, I don't know how many laps there, where I was just flowing, gaining a bunch of time. As soon as I catch up to people, it kind of all goes to shit. I haven't seen anybody stopped at the side of the track yet from running out of fuel either. Jez is only a second behind because how many cuts I've got, half of which aren't even my doing. Oh, here we go again. Oh, I hope he just puts in a few good laps so he can pull away from me. Can't be fucking arse, man. It's not how a track would develop in that sort of corner. I think the track hasn't raced too bad, other than there's one or two sections that I still have no idea how they work. I think I have to pull away from Jez because I can't beat him by a little bit. I have to beat him by quite a big amount because of all my cuts, or he'll just get me on time. Jesus. I'm not sure how well you can see. Have a look at the gap from me to him on the map right now. But that's only two seconds. I must have like 7 or so seconds, maybe more than that. Not really even pulling away from lappers on to get past them, which is the embarrassing thing. I've slowed right down, and my midsection of the race was lovely, and it's all gone downhill since then. Get over here before that random rut forms. How long this we got left to go? It's got to be plus what? Last lap's got to be next time round, surely. Not happy with a 6th. Feel like I had more to give than that. Was kind of was put on the back foot very early on. Again, just randomly, one lap to the next, my bike will either hit the right absolutely fine, or the suspension will just fully compress and spit me off over the berm, and I'm not really sure what I'm meant to do to counteract it. And I practiced today. Can't even use the excuse if I just hopped on. I've put in like an hour or so throughout the course of the day. Which time lost me about 5 seconds that crash, so now I need to try and pull another 2 ahead of Jez again, but yeah, you know, whatever. Right, so I'm going to get 7th place this race. Alright, how much time have I got to gain on him? See when he crosses the line. If it's ever going to update. Alright, half a second ahead. So if I stay up, I get 6th. If I crash, I get 7th. It's rapid. I don't know how my back end stayed on the floor so well there. Try and just tiptoe around this corner, this, that. I just want to get to the finish line so I can let go of this controller and sit and reflect on my life decisions. What am I playing against? Tommy, that's been 2 absolute dogshit track wrenches I've seen from you from the 2 times I've been behind you. Jesus, man. Just look before you jump on the track. Oh, 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 oh. Interesting how much fuel we have left. I started with 10.5. And I finished with 2. Okay, way too much. So I put me down to 1.12. Do about that. 9.2 litres for the next one. Pedro. I don't think Last of 7's too good. The only reason being, well, Last of 6, sorry. I don't think anyone below me, so from 7th down, I don't think anyone below me should be beating me anyway. So it's kind of like I just got back to a regular position. It wasn't like I came back and done really well, for example. But yeah, absolute pain in the arse. 11 seconds of cuts. 6th fastest lap as well, so it wasn't even anything special. Oh no. That's not... Thank you very much, Price. 8 months, Jesus Christ. Time to grind to finish Enduro. Yeah, get it my way. Hurry up and finish it and release it so I can play. Right. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with such an awful start again. So just to put into perspective as well what I mean by netcode, what's the best way of me doing this? I'll move this over here. Right. Let's go to... You're going to hear me twice. Actually, no, you won't hear me twice. I'll mute it. I can try and find the start of the race. Right. So, got a bad jump. Whatever, like, it is what it is on the Suzuki. You're not really going to outdrag the KTM. So I shut off early, which I think is a smart thing to do. Don't know what this guy's doing. He's hooking a hard left into everybody, which is a bad decision. This guy's hooking a hard left into everybody, which is a bad decision. There's some people that think the start goes left again. Like, I don't know what's going on here, unless that's just netcode and then people suddenly disappear. Trying to dodge this bike, cutting across the front of me, barely did that. Trying to dodge that bike. I can't do anything here because I think this is Matteo on the inside, he's probably about here on his screen. This guy's probably about here on his screen, and I just get carried. Like, at this point, I can't do anything. I'm a passenger. The bike that I'm just carried there. I can't do anything about it. And look at the lag. Look, so Matteo here jumping around. Look at what happens to his bike as he exits. Look at the netcode of him pinging around all over the place. It's ridiculous. How are you actually meant to race alongside people like that? And then it's just a guessing game of where the bikes are going to go through here. Stuck in this guy, and then he spawns sideways, and I just can't go anywhere, so I've got to wait for him to pull away. Was there never one in this corner? No. Oh, yep, got absolutely flung again. So absolutely no clue. Bearing in mind, Glino's on good ping here. His name's White. The ping must be absolutely fine. How does this little touch equate to me being ejecto-CO'd all the way over here? I don't know. And then the next crash was my fault, so I ended up in dead last. Yeah, there you go. Last place. All the way through to 6th. So love that for me. Pedro. I can try them, Beb, yes. I need to make skins for them, to be fair. Yeah, so the netcode is very, very far from perfect. So everybody is on different places in their screen. So even if they don't intentionally hit you, they might do so anyway. Which is why I can't really get annoyed at people, but I get more annoyed at the game. But then people get upset when I complain about those sorts of things. But I feel like they're valid points. Yeah, Cam, don't rewind and rewatch that. I didn't have many nice words for you after you pulled away sideways and took me out after crashing. So I do not want to hear about your troubles. I can promise you I had many more that race. There's no excuses for it. The reason, what's annoying about it most is I know how good it can feel when the netcodes are good. Because at the LAN event, when I was battling with Dorian, and we must have hit shoulders like 5 different times, and we both carried on riding next to each other. Like, nothing happened. Like, it was brilliant. But you can't get near people online, or you just get flung across the track for some reason. No, I've been to Ling a few times. It's just too much. A bit of a trek. I've been to it too many times now. It's lost its like effect on me, if that makes sense. Don't really interest me anymore. I live like 5 minutes away from Canada Heights, to be fair, so it's a similar sort of spectacle, if that makes sense. GP bikes have better netcode. No, I think it's exactly the same. Although, when you're racing people in GP bikes, you very, very rarely get into each other because you're not going a million miles an hour everywhere. You're being very patient and precise with turning, and there's just a bit more... I don't want to say respect, but people just give everyone a bit more room in GP bikes. So it never really comes down to that. Yeah, I was flowing, crashed once, then crashed into the side of Cam as he got up and pulled away, and then from that point just lost all the flow. It's so easy to get out of a flow once you have one mistake. It's always one of them things. It's like if I wasn't coming back from dead last, I wouldn't be having to push as hard to go as fast to catch up, so then there wouldn't be as many mistakes, which cost as much time, which makes you go faster to try and catch up, which leads to more mistake and more time to going faster, and it just ends up being a cycle. So once you get screwed off the rip at the start, that's it, you're done for the entire race. Unless you're actually like different gravy. Like there are people that have gone from last to first quite a few times. I'm not that. I'm barely hanging on as it is these days. The other issue being, which I've seen a lot of people say, is having the time penalty when you crash, so it takes a while for you to respawn, which we done last year. The reason I hate that is because if I have issues like I did at the start of that race, where I've got flung across the track 3 different times by different people which I physically couldn't avoid or do anything about, then I have to sit there on the ground for even longer thinking about the mistakes that I didn't make. I have to think about other people's mistakes, which will get even more annoying. So instead of being like 30 seconds down on lap 1, I'd be about 45 seconds down because I have to take those time penalties from the crash as well. So it's a lose-lose scenario. I would just like stuff to be more predictable, so everyone's where it says they are on their screen, you know? And then I feel like people would be able to race amongst each other a bit better. How you can't eat yourself, Godus.
Smiley face. Watching you race and eating candy, perfect night, cool face.
I feel like some of you boys absolutely love the rage, and then some of you hate it, and once it starts, it can't stop, so I do apologise. Usually as soon as the race is done, it's it, it's done, it's over. But it's so frustrating getting caught up in the moment. I struggle to get a good start on anything at the moment. You have to... Like, there's a very specific gearing to get good starts right now, and I don't vibe with that gearing around the rest of the track, if that makes sense. So I'm not a big fan of it. What I did notice is as soon as we moved from soft soil to soil, which is that Glendale round, I got really good starts compared to everybody else once it went back to more beta 17 vibes. But I'm not sure what it is about this. I just haven't got it down yet. I want to see me do good as well. That's the annoying thing. I wouldn't switch to sim just for the aspect of no casual community. It's just comp or nothing in that game. You can't really load up the game on any given day and have a like 10 to 20 different populated servers on a variety of tracks and just hop in and out. I think it's just different expectations of yourself. So I know a lot of people would be really happy getting a P6 in a quote-unquote pro GP race. But you have to remember I come from winning a lot and having a lot of hours on the game, so you usually just expect a bit better of yourself. I don't get any enjoyment out of coming 6th. I like winning. Bonk. Pedro. How far out does this go? I'm waiting to just bonk onto the side of the map in a second. Pedro. Oh, I see it. Not going over there. It's like a minefield? Jesus Christ. In other news, when you're flying around the track's lovely. As soon as you're out of a little bit of a flow, it feels very brutal, very hard. I'm not too sure. I haven't heard anything about another LAN. I'm not too sure who Pedro is, but he's got a pretty catchy song after him. Do you want to like, so race is about to start, give me a sec. If I go over to Track They Are on Steam, we get to see stuff like this, where we get to see exactly what they're working on at every given point, how the tyres work, all of the calculations that go into it. Like every new update here, there, and everywhere.
You will win the second race. I believe in you. Smiley face.
For the Postos update, we get like 3 bullet points, and that's it. Thank you very much, Godis. Right, race number 2. I'm going to try 3rd gear rather than 2nd gear this time. See if it helps at all. Well, this is probably where I backflip. Pedro, 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 Pedro. Ding 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 ding. I'm just going to have to try and time the gate again, aren't I? Went too early. I don't understand how people crash on a start strip. Right, do we survive this time, do we reckon? Oh, I somehow ducked that flying bike. I thought I was going to run straight into it. Let's go, Jams. Right, I'm zooming over here. Going over to my line on the left like usual. Oh, we're behind Callum. Right, dead bike. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Right, lucky that time. No skill involved in dodging them riders. Pure luck. They just didn't move over into my line. And off the berm I go in exactly the same place again, because the suspension's bottoming out again. I'm scared whoever this is next to me. I don't know why. They just give me a feeling. My line. Thank you. Right. Still a better start than last race. So even though it's not amazing, and I'm not right up there, it's better. And better's all we want. But I'm going to have to buck my ideas up about that one left-hander that I keep going off the track on. If I have to sacrifice maybe half a second to go a little bit slower, then I'm going to have to do it. Because I do not feel confident in the inside line around there with the jumping into it. Wish me luck, boys. I'm behind cam again. And my bike hasn't turned again. Just hit one little random bump there. There's just a couple of bumps. If I hit it a tiny bit too hard, it just fully unsettles the bike. That KTM is so quick in a fast line. Jesus Christ, he's gone. Guess we got cuts again. Love that for me. I'm not gaining time by going off the track. Please stop punishing me for it. I already lose enough by having to try and go off and come back on. Right, slow around here. Careful. Okay, I'm not the only one doing it. Where is us gonna rejoin? Behind me. Love that. Why is that sending me so high now? Alright, if the person at the front of this group could crash and then make the other two crash into them, but then I get through fine, that would be nice. Nope, just the one. Turned that time. Too far to the left, going around the right-hander. It's a yellow flag. I don't know if it's a real one or not. It is a real one, but hey, would you look at that? I'd take my eye off the rut that I'm in to see who's crashed, and I crashed it myself. Love that for me. I'm actually dog shit at this. You're a little fucking cunt. Right, I'm catching up and taking out Billy. Rest in peace, Billy. Hope you enjoyed your race. Right. That's my motivation, to get up to the front. Pedro, 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 Pedro. God, I think that's Hackcott. What? Just stop fucking... I just want a bike that works. I just absorb the bumps. That's all I ask. Why some laps is it fine, and then the others it just says, nah, actually. Over you go. Jesus Christ, man. Stop arguing in the chat, boys. I don't want to read it. I don't want to hear it. The game ain't going to change for the better, unfortunately. There's nothing you can do about it. Ah! See? Ben has a brain. Ben re-enters the track at a shallow angle, so he doesn't yeet into everybody's progress. I have a feeling I'm not going to get the chance to catch up and take Billy up. Not when the front end's doing shit like this. Why is it doing shit like this? Then I've taken Pat out. Because the front end said, nah, actually you want to turn further right than you actually want to turn. I mean, I'm coming over to the left, Dilla, so have fun. No, I've got people that I've never even heard before just absolutely blasting past me in a straight line. Why did I choose the Suzuki? I just can't be arsed. I cannot be arsed with people. Out of my way. What is going on? How does that fall? We're on a sand track, bearing in mind, and it feels like I'm running into an absolute brick wall because the way the road forms. So the suspension that was working nicely at the start when it was fairly smooth, it's just bottoming out. I can't talk straight away. So I just cannot go anywhere near as fast as I would like to now. I do still kind of want to find Biddy though. Unfortunately, he's a long way up the road. I haven't taken the inside here in God knows how long, so we'll see how this goes. Give him a little bit of room on the left still. Nope, because yet again, the front of the bike says no. Any mad I'll get a worse start. That's retaliation, it's illegal. That's fine, he can protest me if he wants. I've never heard of something so pathetic in all my life. If someone takes you out, you should be more than allowed to take them out back. Something I don't think I've ever seen you not cause arguments in any chat that you're in, whether it's in here or whether it's in Discord. I don't know why you're in here anyway. Like, the reason that you're banned from my Discord full stop is because, well, you know why you're banned from my Discord full stop. I don't even think I don't feel like I'm trying to go too fast. I'm just crashing. Blue flag. More broken things from the game. I'm nowhere near the finish line, I'm nowhere near the leaders. But you know, blue flag. I do see why people struggle to move out of the way for leaders now if they're getting blue flags all over the place and they don't apply. Annoyingly, Billy's 21 seconds up the road, so I'm going to have trouble trying to catch up and ruin him. Going anywhere near that kicker on the outside for that exact reason. Great track entry there from old Jesri. That one was sarcastic, that was pretty cool. Now we go over the bars. Blue flag again. Best quickly move out of the way, even though there's still another 50 seconds until the leaders come up behind me. I always thought the blue flag was based on like proximity, but there's no way I can even be anywhere near the leaders on any part of the track based on where I am right now. Oh, let's go Breezy. Oh, he's not in P5 anymore, but let's go Breezy. He was in P5. I'm sorry, Breezy. Commentator's curse. I'm glad we got that on stream, though. He's going to love watching that back. Right, on the bright side, we gained like 5 seconds on Billy that last lap. What was embarrassing is I'm still in the same position that I was in last race after how many crashes? I'm just destined to be a P6 rider forever. I didn't jinx him, I didn't, it's fine. No commentator's curse. Oh, fuck off. I hate these barrels that he started putting on the jump faces. I know why they're there. They're just hella frustrating. I'm very lucky not to have gone over the bars. Yo, yeet. The fact that that is my best lap of the race and it's a 46 is actually abysmal. Oh, pardon me. Or just settle, maybe. Settling would be nice in the corner. I have to catch up with him first, that's the issue. I have a bike whose suspension does not want to be suspensioning right now. I'm actually fighting the entire way around the track. There's nothing smooth about this. And it's like, how do you build something that can deal with this sort of erode if you can't test it out in this sort of erode, if that makes sense? Because even if you crank it up in single player, it never forms how it does in a 30+ player online race. It forms very differently. Because like this, the suspension I thought handled really, really nicely in the first race. But as soon as we come into this second one and it's a bit more square edgy, it's not it. It's game over. Hey chat, look who I see in front of me. I think I just haven't got enough preload, to be fair. So when I'm hitting some of these bumps, it's just fully compressing. It's got no travel left. So then that's what's causing it to like feel like I'm hitting a brick wall. I don't remember getting cuts last lap, but hey ho, we got them. He's listening. Nice. He better run. He knows what he did. See, that's annoying, is when they ruin it for you. So I don't even get a chance to take him out. He's crashed himself. He's lucky. Next time. Such a itchy nose again. I think that might be worse than being blue-balled when someone crashes that you're trying to bump. Wait for him. No, then I would get burned. That's asking for a punishment. If it was just on the way past, a little bit of a drive-by, then it would be alright, but no, if you're waiting for someone to take him out, that is full virgin behaviour. Just like that again. Just jumped into the rut. Just pinged me back out. Now I'm even unhappy with a 5th place, just because of how like high up on the track I started. And over the bars we go, because we run out of travel again and we hit a bump that's a tiny bit too big. Ah, God. Issue is the entire track is full of rather large bumps and I don't know where to go to avoid them. Oh, big breezy behind me. No, it's not. Oh, damn. What's behind me have actually, I think that might be quite... people have a lot of cuts by the looks of it. Gonna spring me out this time? No, not so bad that time, for whatever reason. Just cuts. That's how I drop 2 positions. For some reason the cuts on this track are extremely delayed by the looks of it, so they don't actually apply until a few seconds after you at timing gates. What would be nice on this game is if you could save the erode like you can on, well, that kind of how you save a replay on Sim, and it keeps the erode by the end, so you can then practice against it. Yeah, I'd wish you could do something like that on this game, so I can try and dial a suspension for the rough stuff. I'm just getting lapped with a two-digit number. That is unfortunate. Hell, itchy nose again. It only happens when I'm playing bikes. There's no way there is only 24 people left in this race, because I'm pretty sure that's the first person I've lapped. And he said that said Kempi was in 24th just then. You're telling me that 11 people have left. That would explain why I'm in P... When did I get in P4? What's that? Oh, I think Cam's got a ridiculous amount of cuts. Yeah, yes. That would explain why I'm probably going to be P5, not P4. After all of my mistakes. That's embarrassing. I think any of the like the flow that the track had has kind of gone at this point. You can't really like double your way into a route and then just smoothly transition and rail it. At least not on wherever I'm running right now. It's just got a few holes, a few square edges. I've never seen Arnhem in real life, so I have no idea how she gets, but, you know, being in a Dutch track with sand, I imagine she gets pretty brutal, but, you know, I expected stuff to be more rolled off. Boing, up in the air I go. Now we play the game with Cam again, where he goes flying past me and crashes over and over, which in turn will probably cause me to crash. Pedro, 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 Pedro. Almost getting kicked over the bars again. You know what I want to do, which I think it happens once a year for everybody, is go on that 2-week Minecraft grind. Again, tell me why the bike front ends... I even went slowly that time. Is it going to stop rolling ever? Probably not, because, you know, the game hates me. Right, it's nobody about Cam's rage quit, or he's just crashed a bunch more again, because he's dropped back in time. I am going to get more cuts from going off the track again, even though, as you can see, I lost a good 7 seconds in that there endeavour. But, you know, just another thing that Sim does better. It actually works out if you did gain time or not, to decide whether it will penalise you. Yeah, Minecraft grind would be nice. Pardon me. Oh, almost got over the bars again. Okay, note to self, boys, because I saw somebody before race 1 started asking to see the setup, and I showed it. Don't use this. Use it when the track is smooth, but if you want to race with it, don't use it. You will not sit in a rut. I could get lapped if I have a couple of terrible laps in. Ooh, you might be able to triple that. Use the wonkiness to your advantage. Pedro, 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 Pedro. Please don't send me over the bars. I really don't feel like I deserve to go over the bars there. I'm so timid and slow, and I'm up on the pegs trying to soak it up. It's just ejecto-ceto in me. Triple. Oh. Go, using the square edges for something good. Oh. A little bit too far. Now I'm going to have to make a different whiteout bike, because I wanted to give the Dookie a chance, because I like how she looks, but not vibing with it. I used it to try and be more consistent on it, but it's kind of gone the opposite way, where now I'm slow and inconsistent. Pedro, 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 Pedro. I think this whole track's been like third gear central. Just third gear only. I probably could get away with doing an entire lap around here in third gear. I'll try it. Try this lap unless I'm horribly bogging somewhere and I have to go down into second. Whereas I imagine the 250s must be up and down the gearbox all over the place around it. Well, actually, third gear around this corner might not be it. Oh, never mind. He's barked it. Probably the quickest I've hit it this whole second moto. Oh, he's a third gear god. Don't stop me now. Oh, that was squeaky bum time. I was very close to that bell. Me and my homies love third gear. Is Reaper doing 250s for this right now? If so, I need to go and have a see how he done around it. See how painful see how painful 250 life is. I can't change gear. I'll keep it in third. There you go, entire lap in third gear. Love that for me. Oh, I'm a lost cause at this point, boys. I may as well do some challenges. Oh, why has it sent me so far this time? Oh my god. That's a line. It's probably not a very legal line, but that's a line. No, Breezy. Breezy, he was doing so well. He was in 5th. Oh, oh. Where do you want to go? Because I really don't want to lose to Eurus, to be honest. Usually lap him, and now he's barking on me in this race. The Russian sand demon. Yo, yeet. Okay, I can confirm this race, I did not have the pace to do any better than I have. What? It's got to be last lap this time around, surely. When does the pain end? And then tried going just on the takeoff. Alright, 2 to go. I'm quite. Yes, sir. Minute 25 behind the lead. Not ideal. Blame Billy? No. I had many crashes of my own doing before Billy had his way with me. No, I'm on a Suzuki RM 450 at the moment. It's just white. I don't know. Been a bit of a. What's happened to them? Ah. There we go. Game says no. Actually, you don't need them 5 seconds. I'm in a bit of a midlife bikes crisis right now. I do not know what bike I want to ride. Oh, I can't be arsed, man. Oh, and of course it'll make me fall down here. God, I don't want to finish this race. I really don't. Why am I subjecting myself to this? That's going to be more cuts. We won't forget Billy. Hashtag never forget. Oh, Jesus Christ. Over the bow. If I lose 2 seconds over the course of this lap, I will drop 2 positions. I also think Cam's had a lap time not count. Either that or he's got the biggest amount of cuts on the planet. And no, game said fuck you, then it's okay, sick. Ah! I hate it. So there's a very high chance of me going from 4th to 6th before this is done. These races aren't good for my blood pressure, you know. I'm an old man. High blood pressure runs in the family anyway. Oh, sick. Definitely don't want him. I've never even heard Dilla in my life. No idea who he is, but yeah, you know. He's just going to beat me this race. Is that Husky just unreal? Because that's not the first time he's just out-dragged me on a straight like that. And I hit that corner pretty damn good. I crashed, thank God. Is it going to be enough time, though? Oh, there's no way the Suzuki's that much slower in a straight line, is there? That's not the first time this race that he's done that to me in a straight line. Oh, God, I think Eurus has probably beaten me, so I think that's put me in 5th rather than 6th, or 5th rather than 4th. Yeah, beat me by a second. Jesus Christ, what an L race that was. Oh, yeah, I can't, that was not fun, boys. I didn't enjoy that at all. Destined to be back on the Husky. I don't know what to do on the Husky for rough stuff, though. I haven't found a setup that works well on it. But, yeah, it is what it is. What day is it? It's Monday today. I haven't got anything planned, stream-wise. I probably should do. I keep meaning to do a bracket-style straight rhythm race, but I'm not sure on the best way of hosting it. I don't know whether to get people to like sign up for it beforehand and then create a tournament and bracket and like do it all manually. I don't know whether it's like first come, first served.
Black flip.
We'll see. A black flip. I'm not... Is that a typo? Or have you just typed in black so many times, Breezy, that it's now second nature? No black flip. But yeah, I need to think of it. GP bike streams would be lit. I could host some GP bikes public lobbies. That could be fun. Or I can try and pay someone off to ride for me and do well, and then I just pretend that I'm playing. That would be good. Ride red. I can't stand it. I can't stand the Honda for some reason. The 450, it just feels like an absolute tank. Yeah, I played Rocket League. I got up to Champ 2 in 2s before, and that was about it. I have no... I've got no like in-air control. I just dribble. You didn't read the PayPal one. Did you PayPal me as well? I only see that Super Chat one, Breezy. I do apologise if you sent something else and it didn't come through. Everything's broken today. I'm broken. YouTube broken. PayPal broken. Everything broken. Right, boys. I'm going to love you and leave you so I can go and actually just play something relaxing rather than stress about bikes because I'm having such a bad time at the moment. I done awful on Friday. I done awful today. And I don't know. I need to try and work something out. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a slump. But yeah, enjoy your evening. Try and qualify well for NA. And keep bullying me in Discord. Keep bullying me in Discord to stream each evening because I need to. I need to do it. So good night, everybody. Oh, I was just about to press end. I see Charlie got gifted by Breezy. Thank you, Breezy.